Friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm here to do a flip through of one of the Disney journals that I've been working on. So, yep, it's finished. So here's the cover, and it's the Donald Duck with the chipmunks. So cute. I love those little chipmunks too. They're so adorable. I've got a Disney related tassel here. This is actually made with some Disney fabric that I had that I wanted to use up. And I don't think I used it all up, but I did make some a couple of tassels for these journals. And there are some like rainbow colored eyelashed yarn in here, and some pretty blue kind of crochet matches the colors in here trim, and I had quite a few wood beads that I used on strings on baker's twine. If you can see all the little wood beads there, they're all kind of intertwined. And then I have a charm on here that says love, little middle charm. And I think that's everything that's on there. But that is removable. It's held on through a little eyelet right there. And we did the cover, and I showed you the cover before. So, you've seen we did the trim together and the spine, 2 signatures, used some red thread for binding, and this red ribbon closure here is through some eyelets on the cover, front and back cover. Here's the cover on this one. Actually, the copyright's right on the back here. What does that say? 86, I think. 1986 book. So, really cute book. So, this book, these Disney books have a lot more pages, it seems to me anyway, than the little golden book. So I put as many as I could in here, but I couldn't get them all in here. So I have a goodie pack that I'll show you at the end, and it'll be coming with all the extra pages. All of these. There's still quite a few pages that you can craft with. You can do some fussy cutting of images, or make drawing cards and tags, or just whatever you want. Pockets even. So as we get started here, let me just show you the inside cover here. So this, we put clear pockets. We did this together when we were finishing up the cover when I first started these journals, and we put clear pockets. So here's one of the clear pockets, and in here I added one of my bingo journal cards in here, and we have 2 of these cut aparts from the scrapbook paper that I used in these journals. There's no digitals in either of these journals, so that is all in this clear pocket. And I used clear pockets because I thought this paper, of course, was already here, and it was so cute I didn't want to cover it up. So I used some clear pockets there. And then, as you could see from the side view, I do have a couple of tabs in here, and I have the red pom-pom trim there. So I thought that was very, very fun to use. I think it's fun to use pom-pom trim in a fun journal. And a lot of my journals are fun, right? So, okay, let's see. So the first page was I used this as the first page of the journal, and it was the first page in the book. I just thought of course it went so well with the cover, right? So, and then you have the copyright again right in here too on this page, 1986. And I used some of these plain colored papers. I like to use these colorful plain, they're Astor Brights papers. I get them at Walmart, but I'm sure you can get them other places. But I like to use these colorful papers in a colorful journal. I think they're fun, and you can use them for anything you want. Somebody that would get this could use it for gluing in something, writing, whatever you want, crafting. And on here I put a little flip out. Like I said, there are so many book pages. I did put one here as a flip out. So I got a little flip out, little trim there. This is from the sticker. This is a sticker trim from the scrapbook paper. I used 2 scrapbook paper packets in here. One collection kit from like ecopark.com, and the other was the scrapbook paper. And I think I showed you those in the first video probably. Ledger paper. Here's some of the pretty scrapbook paper I used. Made a pocket over here, and there's a little decoration that we put on together here, which we put on as a belly band. And there is a cut apart card there in that belly band. And then in here, one of my little fabric bookmark tags sewn around. Here is I'm sure this is vintage. I don't think it has a date on it. Does it? No. No date, but it is a Disney postcard. And my nieces found this at a thrift store in Florida. So that was awesome, and they gave it to me. And then I have in here two other things. We made these together at one time while we were working on these journals. Some journaling cards made out of these colorful index cards, and put a little decoration there. So that's a fun journaling card. And then these little cut aparts that you can make a booklet out of them if you want, or you can cut them apart. They are cut aparts. I just left them together and rounded the corners. Or you can put writing space in here and just, put little pieces of paper that you want to write on in there. Whatever you want to do. You have options, crafting options there. Some music paper. And there's a little pocket, this is where I put 3 little pockets in this one. So, you can see the 3 little pockets here I just made these little pockets out of paper scraps that I had in my scrap box. And in here I have the little price tags that you can craft with also. You can decorate those, make them into tags, and add little ribbons or string at the top there. And this is a little game card tag in this bottom one. So here's a page from the book. Some grid or graph paper, music paper, and this is an over the page little drilling spot. All the paper clips are decorated in some way, and I just included in this is some things you can just have some crafty fun with. So this was a scrap that I rounded the corners on, and so now it's an over the page little drilling spot, and I put a little frame with it. This is one you would glue down somewhere. You could even put it on here if you wanted to. And a little sticker. This is a smiling cupcake. Little smiling cupcake there. Just some fun crafty things. I had a lot of fun making these journals. I loved getting all this stuff out and using it out of my stash. Page from the book. I kind of went in order with the pages until I, couldn't really use any more of the pages. Little plastic pocket here made from the divider pages that I've mentioned before, that was scrapped from divider, notebook divider pages. This is packaging that I saved, and I thought I liked the colors and all the fonts, and made it into a large tag. And then this is a journaling card made from, and you can use it as a tuck spot or something if you want, or you can cut it up and use it as you wish. You can make it into 2 journaling cards. It's big enough to cut up, and you do whatever you want, but that is made from a file folder that I found. I just thought it was so kind of retro looking with those kind of retro looking flowers, so I brought it home and cut it up and made a ephemera out of it. And then one of my little remember papers there, or it's actually cardstock, so it's kind of like a journaling piece. Oops. So here is the center of the first signature, and it's wide open for whatever you want to do. I like to leave that wide open for you, for someone. Here's a little flip up here. You can put pictures in here, write in here, whatever you want. And I kind of wanted to put a little decoration on here, but I didn't. I thought, well, someone might want to decorate this themselves, or they might want to put a picture on there and use this as like a matted background. So I just decorated right here and right here with some little sticker stars. And so I got it kind of set up for somebody to do whatever they want. Just some fun paper here. And a page from the book. And I took one page in each of the journals. I did this, each of the Disney journals. I took one page. I found one page through the pages that were left, or in the pages that were left, and that I could cut up. I could cut into 2 and make journaling cards. So this is one of them. For this is one of the Donalds. The Donald book pages. I backed it with some recycled cardboard, or this was actually a paper pad cover that I had saved. And then I sewed around with this pretty stitch. So you've got a nice journaling card there, and made from one of the book pages. And then this is, so of course we're on the back half, little thread there, back half of this first signature. This is, I put 2 tabs in here, one in each signature, and I used, this is a little Mickey Mouse playing card, a little mini playing card. And here we have a pocket. I decorated this page a little bit here with some washi, some fun washi. I'm trying to use my washi. I don't really use my washi very much at all, so I'm trying to use some washi. So I put a little piece here and here, and we did this. Put this on here on this pocket together. And in this pocket, I have a plain tag here that you can decorate, or you could just write on it if you wanted to. This is a little journaling piece that we put a tag in. A lot of the ephemera, if you remember, if you saw that video, we put in the journal together. This, I think we did this one. I'm not sure, but I put the similar, you know, in both the journals. So we did one of them together on video though, where we put ephemera in the journal. So that I did quite a bit after the video too. So I added this little card here, and this is a little flip up card, or a flip out, little 3-dimensional card. So it just opens like that, and you have a little scene here. Let me see if I can show you, because you'll probably just see in the top of it. It's a very 3D kind of flip out card. Isn't that cute? I've had those for a while, and I haven't really, I don't know, I guess I never figured out where I wanted to put it. And I thought, well, this would be really fun in here, to just put one of these in here, and there it is. So, a fun little card there. And it went so well with the colors here. I thought, well, it's the perfect spot to put it too. And then this is the envelope that came with it, and I put it right over here on this page. And so now it's a little pocket, and you can decorate this, write on it, whatever, put a little picture there, whatever you want. But inside I put a little flashcard. So, and again, I love that color of that flashcard too. Goes well with the whole, all the colors there. That plain blue paper, and I put a little cluster right here. Little wooden button on there with a bird, which is a bird. Page from the book. And that was the first page. Remember, we put the first page to go with this, and so that was the other side of that page. So cute. And then a second signature here with this pretty fun scrapbook paper. And over here we have a pocket. And in here is the birthday envelope that I showed. You've probably seen maybe a couple times by now if you haven't. This is, I picked this up last week at a thrift store. Thought it was so cute, but you can write all in here. Lines from top to bottom, side to side. So, and then this folds up like a post-it, like an old-fashioned post-it. These were from 1991, so they are vintage. A fun tag, writing space on the back, and then one of my book page tags that's sewn around in there. So, next page, this is just some nice kind of, I think it's supposed to be stationery or some type of typing paper, but when you get it, you can feel it. It has a texture on it, and just really neat paper that you can write on, or you could glue on it, or maybe you could even paint on it. And then page from the book, and that has the pom-pom on it, children's writing paper, primary paper. And then here's a flip out in this signature with one of the book pages from the book, and this pretty red paper underneath. The second tab with this is a taboo game card on this fun paper. Scrapbook paper here. With the pocket, we put this trim on together. And then in here is ephemera we put in together. A polar bear. You know, I collect, I have some that I've collected bookmarks from thrift stores. So that is, I try to put one in each journal to use them, you know. And then some of my homemade stationery little note papers. And this is a little booklet made from pieces from a book page on decorating the front, and then you can journal inside. And you could further decorate this pocket too, or any of the pockets. I just put that trim on there for a decoration and to sturdy up the edge there. Some more primary paper, but this one's different where it has these fun red and blue lines and little words and pictures and things. So a fun one there, fun paper. Page from the book. Here's our little flip up writing spot, and then a pocket behind with this large tag. This, by the way, paper in the background here is from a security envelope. And I thought that was so pretty. The center of this signature. And then the back half of the second signature. Here we have a little pocket with a flip up writing spot. This is a little miniature airmail envelope and a tag made, or sale price tag made into a tag by adding that little ribbon on top there. Page from the book. Anything you see like this is where I put the pages back together to add them into the signatures. I had to hinge them back together. Another pocket here. So this is a little divider from like an index card divider that I decorated with a Mickey Mouse page, note paper, and a book page tag with writing space on the back. And then here's the second drawing card I made from the page from the book. I used on this one brown paper on the back, and the other one, I don't know if you noticed, but it had rounded corners, and this one had squared off corners. And I left a little frame of the brown paper. I just thought that looked pretty with the book page and the stitching. So I did that one a little different. Held on with the paper clip there. A little flower, decorated flower here on this page. The primary paper, book page. That kind of neat stationery or typing paper. And then this is the last page here where we have a collaged kind of scrappy tag. Those are all very vintage papers here, especially this one. This was from early, let's see if it has the year here on this piece. It doesn't, but it was from the early 1900s, like 1922 or something like that. One of my, I had made some comic book tags, and there is one in here with Donald Duck on it, so that's appropriate for a Donald Duck journal, right? And then one of the file folder, the other file folder piece I put in here, I made into a drawing card or a tuck spot, and this is a tag with this, you know, the retro flowers on it, so that is in there. And then back here is our other clear pocket. And then in here, I put two more of the comic book Donald Duck tags. Or, you know, use it for whatever you want. But they're pieces from, you know, from a comic book. And that was a Disney type a comic book. And this particular one, I don't know if it might have been DuckTales or just Donald Duck. But yeah, these are Donald Duck cards, and then I cut apart from the paper line that I used. So that is all in here. And that is the journal. So this you just tie these, I have been tying these in a little bow here when I close it. So in case, I just grab both the ribbons and pull it tight. And you don't have to pull it that tight, but just pull it as tight as you want, and then tie a pretty little bow, and there you go. So pretty, right? Got plenty of room there for tying a bow. Nice long ribbons. And then, I don't know, if you're new to my channel, you might not know that I recycle. A lot of times I recycle things that I put the goodies in, so this time I'm using up some padded little envelopes here. For the goodies, here's the book pages that I already showed you, quite a few. There's probably like 8 to 10 there, I would say. So lots of things you can do with those. And then the goodies I've got in here. Let's see what's in here. Yep. So we've got some blue labels. They're outlined in blue. And this is the card, little playing card that I made into a spool and wrapped around here some washi tape for you to have fun with. And you can use the spool, of course. You can use a spool for a lot of things. If you want to wrap something and use it for organizing in your craft room, you can. Or you could use it in a journal and just make it into a tuck spot, or even put it like this sideways if you wanted to and make it into a little pocket or something. I put the fabric I used on the spine, I put 3 little squares in here. So you can use those for whatever you want, decorating, make a cluster. Some of the tickets, the blue tickets, there's 4 of them in here. And this is a little, I put two Rolodex cards. I make my own, a lot of my own Rolodex cards, so I've made these 2. This is a little mini one. As you can see, this one's white on the back, this one's double-sided color. But this one I put in so you could decorate, have some fun decorating one. So 2 of those. This is an index card writing spot. If you wanted to put this inside of that little booklet that I showed you with the 2 cut aparts, and I said you could cut them apart or whatever, you could make it into a writing spot by you could write on here and glue this inside and have that as your, as a little booklet with your writing inside. This is a little tiny tag, little kind of manila tag that you can decorate. This is a little flag or banner, so you can add a ribbon, you can decorate, add stickers, write on here, whatever you want, use it like a label. There's an envelope here, a fun little kind of craft colored envelope, which you can decorate and have some crafty fun with. And in here I put several stickers. That one looks like a ticket. There's an airplane. This one looks like a license plate. And then this one is encouraging words. You are stronger than you think. So those are all in there. And then this one is a, CD envelope, a red one. And then a blue tag that you can decorate and have some more crafty fun. And a cutoff from the paper I used. It has cameras on this side and fun, colorful lines on that side. So that is what's in the goodie packs so far. I don't know if anything else will be added or not, but you never know. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the Dumbo flip through. I didn't want to do all one video and make the video too long. So stay tuned for the Dumbo. But when you see this, this will be in my shop. And so probably the Dumbo one will be too. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.